Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Forbes Patnick and Miss Fanny Forbes Patnick. Lady Diana Crofts Kyle and Mr. David Talbot Rice. Commander Neame and Lady Lots Lincoln. Family.
They're going to kill you.
Hmm?
The cigars. And the port. If you won't listen to me as your doctor, Lord Robert, then listen to me as your friend. You've got a weak heart. You've got to start taking care of it. Avoid cigars like the plague. And stop drinking. And rest for 2 hours every day.
Do you know, Sedan, I was going to take you to lunch.
Tell me, Miss Troy, what are you going to call it? The Rogues Gallery?
You're not a rogue, are you, Captain Withers? Hello. What are you doing here?
This exhibition of yours.
You can't come, can you?
It's just that something's come up. It's rather tricky. I'm so sorry.
Maurice Withers, Roderick Alleyn, Roderick Alleyn, Maurice Withers.
How do you do?
Not the famous Seamus Chief Inspector Alleyn.
Hardly.
The very one.
I must go. I am sorry. Dinner?
All right.
Friday?
Bridget O'Brien's coming out ball.
Saturday?
Fine.
8 o'clock. If you're not too busy.
So, this is where you live.
Bunchy.
Rory.
Come sit down.
I'm not being arrested, am I? Now, what's up?
I'm quite sure how to put this. I'd like you to take a look at something.
If you care to buy a letter written from the Bucks Club addressed to Darling Dodo and signed M, leave £500 in your purse behind the clock in the foyer of Comstock House the night of April the 19th before 10:30. Otherwise, this letter may be given to your husband.
Rather nasty piece of blackmail.
But we were there.
Yes. Do you know Dorothy Hawkett Hackett?
The Hawkett Hackett.
American actress. Onto a third husband. General Hawkett Hackett.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Well, she came to us a couple of weeks ago with that letter, claiming that a friend of hers had received it.
Not one of her most convincing performances.
I kept up a polite pretense. Anyway, we had a word with the caterer, Mr. Columbo Dimitri. We told him we'd been having some thefts at large parties, that we wanted to put a man in dressed as a waiter. Cut a long story short, Mrs. H.H., acting on her friend's behalf, of course, puts the bag with the money in the appointed place, and we waited.
And?
I'm afraid they must have rumbled us.
Huh? Or the blackmailer is one of Dimitri's staff.
Good, Bunchy. Or Dimitri himself. At any rate, 2 days later, Mrs. Hawkett Hackett's friend receives this.
Ah. Unable to collect payment last Thursday. Leave bag with same sum, table foot of stairs, entrance hall, Wiltshire Galleries. Before 5, Wednesday, April the 25th. Well?
It's the opening of Troy's one-woman exhibition. Well, I can't turn up. Bunchy, I need a volunteer. Just to keep an eye on things. Preferably someone who looks not in the least like a policeman.
Mm-hmm.
Place your bets, please. Les jeux sont faits et on va plus. No more bets. 8 black. Leads noir. Place your bets, please.
Donna, I'm so excited. It's going to look absolutely too beautiful. It's exquisite.
Morning, Evelyn.
Morning, Herbert.
Bridget?
Morning, Bart.
I understand from Mr. Dimitri that the cost of the ball will be £2,000.
I do want Bridget to have a memorable season, Herbert.
Even so, £2,000.
The money's coming from my inheritance. From my real father.
Darling. But I do think Patty meant the money to be used for her coming out.
No doubt. But champagne at the buffet? I don't see why it's necessary to have champagne. Is anything wrong? You've gone white as a ghost.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. All the arrangements. I'm perfectly fine, really.
Try and rest then. It's the Agatha Troy opening today, remember? Home by 3.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Miss Troy. I just adore art.
Thank you.
How'd you get the blighter to stand still?
Come now, Lord Robert. 99% of these people are here to look at each other. Probably haven't even noticed the paintings, let alone the primitivist influence that's creeping into Miss Troy's work. Line, texture. Lord Robert?
Daniel, I was hoping you'd be here. I'm at this door. It's like clockwork. 5 minutes before a bowel movement, it never fails. This throbbing ache. It's like a tennis ball.
Of course, I did give Herbert a choice. I told him either Colombo Dimitri does the catering for Bridget's ball, or else.
Damn digger's got it all sewn up, what? Used him for this one shindig, too. Fortunately, her parents were paying. What?
Giving away all our secrets now?
I was just explaining to General and Mrs. Walcott Hackett about the arrangements for Bridget's ball.
Excuse me. Mildred.
I'm so glad you could come.
Troy, my dear, this really is marvellous.
Thank you.
Now, where's my terrible brother?
Oh, he's over there causing trouble as usual.
Well, I suppose it's better than all those dots and blobs.
If by dots and blobs you are referring to Kandinsky, Mrs. Walcott Hackett, then I must take issue.
Excuse me, Lord Robert.
Of course.
The tingling starts in the fingers, runs up the arm, through the shoulder, then right down through the body, down to the foot. I think it's some sort of creeping paralysis that will eventually reach the heart. And then, whoop.
Don't be away long.
Wait.
Oh, hello, Don.
A scrum, what?
Yes.
Listen, wits, about that cheque. I can't tell you what an absolute goose I feel.
Yeah, not now, Don. Try and sort it out, though, will you?
Absolutely. Counternote, wait. What do you say, Mumsy? Seen enough?
Yes, I think so.
Excellent work, Miss Troy. Truly inspired.
I was going to say the same about your food, Mr. Dimitri. Bunchy.
Hello, Troy. Bit of a scrimmage, isn't it?
How would you know? You were asleep earlier.
Well, as in caught napping a bit.
Highly complimentary.
I did take a good turn round the room first. Very fine. Tea?
I'd love to.
Oh, I say. That's a distinguished artist in person.
Oh, have you met my scapegrace of a nephew, Donald Potter?
Of course I have.
I'm staying with Uncle Bunch for the season.
Oh, how lovely. Bunchy's just suggested tea. Oh, splendid idea.
Very good, Miss Troy.
What? Oh, yes, yes. Fourpence? Good afternoon, Mrs. Halkett Hackett.
Answer every blasted cheque that I write.
Well, I'm afraid that I must.
Then I shall have to take my custom elsewhere. And I'll advise Uncle Lord Robert to do the same. Lady Carados, hello.
Hello. Excuse me.
Of course. I won't go.
Yes, you will. You're better away from London and from this fellow Withers. Now, I have never interfered with your friendships, Donald, but I must tell you the man is a bad un. I know from my days in the Foreign Office.
I want to do my training at St. Thomas's. I don't want to leave London and go and muck about with a lot of earnest Scots from God knows where. The sort of people who go there are just simply the end. I won't go.
I'm afraid that's my condition.
Then you can keep your filthy money. By God, I'll look after myself. Or borrow from someone who's not a complacent Edwardian relic and get a job and pay them back as I can.
Don't you see that I...
Just shut up!
As soon as we get you home, brandy and oil of cloves. Best thing for a toothache.
Bridget looks lovely. Paddy would have been so proud.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I haven't enjoyed anything so much for ages. I'm so glad, Mr. Ah, Mrs. Halkett Hackett. The General has suggested that I see you home.
How kind.
Bunchy. There's Lady Lorimer.
Lucy, how are you feeling?
What?
How are you?
Hungry. Oh, sit down, you. Let's go and get a bite to eat.
Well, I was just...
Come along. Hello, Bunchy.
Hello.
Troy!
How are you?
Roy!
Hello, Evelyn. How are you?
Lady Carados, this is a marvellous party.
Where's Rory? I thought he might have put in an appearance tonight.
I don't know. Perhaps he's working late at the yard.
No rest for the wicked. Isn't that so, Lady Carados? Troy? Ah, Mrs. H.H. Any hope of a dance later?
I don't think so.
No, thank you, Bunchy.
She all right?
You know, Bunchy, after 18 years, I think she's still as much in love with Paddy O'Brien as she was the day he died. smart, modern and beastly, but I can't bear the idea of everything getting squalid and drab because we had to worry about money. Horrid little flats, second-rate restaurants, whitewood furniture painted to look fresh and nice. I've seen those sorts of marriages, Don.
But I'm going to earn money, Bridget.
As a doctor.
Actually, Wits reckons there's not much in medicine nowadays.
Hello, Donna.
Evening, Lady Paradise. Splendid party.
Bunchy? Are you all right?
Sorry, No, I mustn't.
Damn it. Stop. Stop it!
I'm sorry, Troy.
No matches. The ashtrays need emptying. It's a disgrace. Well, go on, chop, chop. Don't know what the world's coming to.
Sir Herbert, is there a telephone that I'm...
Yes, room at the end, Lord Robert, for telephone calls.
Chief Inspector Alleyn?
Rory?
Bunchy?
I'm at the Carados show. I know who the blackmailer is. It's the cakes and ale fella, all right. I think he's at it here as well. I'll tell you what. I'll come round about 3:30, get out of this boiled shirt first, and pick up my notes from Wednesday.
All right. I'll wait for you here.
It's a nasty, bloody crime, Rory. He might as well mix his damn brews with poison. He's working with the... Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in.
Somebody with you, Bunchy?
I'm always losing the damn thing. Thank you so much, officer. I'll make sure there's a reward.
He's gotten to. I could be dead and in my grave and he wouldn't care. I told him I could feel this fog creeping into my bones. It seizes up the joints, you know. Another way.
Excuse me, Lord Robert.
Ah, Sir Daniel, have you seen Mrs. Hawkett Hackett? I promised to take her home.
No, I'm sorry, I haven't.
Excuse me, my lord, I think Mrs. Hackett has just left. She asked me if I'd seen you.
Thank you.
Good night, Lord Robert.
Oh, good night, Sir Daniel, and good luck. Poor devil. Well, I better see if I can find her.
Good night, my lord.
Good night.
Chief Inspector.
Sir.
Looks to me as if he's had an heart attack or something. The cabbie says no.
Dead, isn't he? Murdered. Never paid his fare. I knew he was dead the minute I saw him. I was an ambulance driver during the war, so I see dead people. And that one is definitely dead. Oh, you have been wrong. I can see he's dead. Oh.
You all right, sir?
I'm sorry.
Shall I get someone else, sir? It's a friend of yours, isn't it, sir?
Yes. What makes you so certain he was murdered?
Well, he's the one that lives in Cheney Walk, not the other one.
Well, there are two people in the cab.
I picked up two, yeah. But I know that this is the one that lives in Cheney Walk, because I've had him before. But I didn't realise it was the other one, see, not this one that got out at Cheney Walk, not till I got to Queen's Gate, 63 Jobbers Row, which is where I thought that this one, not that one, see, or the one that I thought was the other one, had asked me to go. Right.
Taken a statement from the taxi driver. When you finished here, get over to Marsden House. You have to find out who interrupted Lord Robert's phone call to me. Start with Columbo Dimitri. I want the report on the post-mortem as quickly as possible.
Right, sir.
He's a dear, sweet man, Brer. He never harmed another human being. I want his killer.
We'll find him, sir.
Wit. What? It's Uncle Bunch. He's dead. Who'd want to kill Uncle Bunch?
Did he suffer?
Probably didn't know what happened. Thanks for coming. Poor Mildred. And Donald.
Donald isn't living there. He and Bunchy had the most dreadful row.
What about?
He's run into debt again. Gambling.
Do you know where he's living?
He gave me a telephone number. but he didn't want me to have the address, in case I gave it to Bunchy. It's Sloane 8405.
I think that's Morris Withers' number.
The poor boy will be devastated, Roderick. He loved his uncle.
Mildred, I'm going to have to ask you to let me go through Bunchy's things. Papers and so forth.
Oh, yes, of course. You know where the study is.
Yes.
Who would want to kill him, Roderick? Bunchy hadn't an enemy in the world.
I thought Bunchy Gospell was seeing you home.
We must have missed each other.
So you came home alone?
Of course.
Sent me downstairs for matches. I passed Lord Robert on my way.
Inspector Fox. Telephone, sir.
Righto, Bailey. Thank you, Francois.
Yes.
Fox here.
Brer, what have you got for me?
Well, the guests who left alone about the same time as Lord Robert were Mrs. Halkett, whatever Hackett, Captain Morris Withers, Lady Lorimer, Mr. Donald Potter and Sir Daniel Davidson before. Then a Mr. Percy Percival shortly after, and then no one for about 10 minutes. Now, Dimitri was in the hall and then went into the buffet where he spoke to Sir Herbert Carradus for some time.
Any confirmation of that?
Well, one of his men remembers Dimitri at the buffet, but he can't say exactly when or for how long.
You're keeping an eye on him?
Yes, Barton's outside his flat now. I told Dimitri that you wanted him back here at 3:30 this afternoon.
Good work, Brer. We'll finish up there and then get over to the mortuary.
Troy's exhibition, I saw Dimitri take Mrs. H.H.'s handbag.
She's gone to sleep. I made you a cup of tea. I wish you'd drink it.
Last night when you were with Bunchy, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Anything at all?
Well, I noticed Bunchy didn't like Morris Withers.
In what way?
When he and I were dancing together, he saw Morris Withers talking to Dorothy Halkett Hackett. He actually stopped still in the middle of the floor and just stared at them. He seemed quite put out by it.
Mrs. Halkett Hackett and Captain Withers, were they having an affair, do you think?
If I didn't, I'd be the only person in London. You look awfully tired.
What's your relationship with Captain Withers?
I beg your pardon?
There's nothing between you, is there? I mean, you would tell me everything. I'm sorry, I have to ask.
No, Chief Inspector. Nothing between us. I've been commissioned to paint his portrait, and that is precisely what I'm doing.
Tardive ecchymosis on the congested lungs and the heart. Signs of fatty degeneration in the heart. The mucous membrane in the forepart of the palate, slightly congested.
What was the cause of death, Dr. Curtis?
It was rendered unconscious by an extremely accurate blow to the temple. Something about as sharp as the back of a thick knife blade, I'd say. Then he was suffocated.
Any idea what with?
I found a bit of black wool under his tongue.
His cloak.
I told your man who came here earlier. I haven't the foggiest idea where Don is. I asked him to make me a cup of coffee and never saw him again.
He was living here?
I put him up for a few nights, yes. How was the old boy killed, by the way?
He was stunned with a blunt edge and then smothered. Captain Withers? Is that the cigarette case you were carrying last night?
It is.
May I see it, please?
Ah. A blunt edge.
Have you ever seen this cigarette case before?
No.
Open it, please.
No.
Did you notice Lord Robert as you were leaving Marsden House this morning?
Can't say I did.
Did you take a taxi?
I had my car, and before you ask, no, I didn't go straight home. I went to the Matador Club.
Alone? So, you've no witness as to your driving from Marsden House to the Matador Club?
No.
Lord Robert, in his diary, expressed an interest as to your activities at L. What does L stand for?
What sort of activities?
He didn't say, but drugs, pornography, black market gambling, you've pretty much run the gamut, haven't you? I'll ask you again, what does L stand for?
It could stand for libel if you continue on that course, Alan.
Were you in the telephone room at Marsden House at 1 o'clock this morning?
I might have been.
Do you remember exactly what Lord Robert was saying on the telephone when you interrupted him?
You're talking through your hat, Alan. I didn't interrupt any telephone calls.
Taylor's medical jurisprudence?
Yes, that's Don's.
Ah, yes, of course. Do you mind if I borrow it? There might be something useful about asphyxia.
See here, Alan. If you think I had anything to do with the death of that fat buffoon, you're wasting your time.
If Mr. Potter returns, would you ask him to ring me, please?
Nasty piece of work, that one is. And what's more, he's got a motive.
Are we sure about the motive?
Well, he knew that Lord Robert was onto him for his activities concerning L.
Or he was trying to get hold of the money that young Donald will come into. Or Mrs. Hawkett-Hackett has told him that she's being blackmailed by Lord Robert because she and Withers are having an affair.
Well, that's three motives.
There's a fourth. Withers may be the blackmailer.
Well, it wouldn't be entirely out of character.
Look. We've got his fingerprints on this. Pocket. See if Bailey can find his dabs on the chapter on asphyxia.
Sir, forgive me for changing the subject, sir, but I'm willing to bet that you've had no breakfast, and you were up all night. You really ought to get yourself a bite to eat. You do yourself no favours by trying to work this case on your nerves.
I'm not a hothouse flower, Fox. Don't lose him, Robinson.
No, sir.
Where to now, sir?
Lord Robert's physician, Sir Daniel Davidson.
I examined Lord Robert only a few days ago. He had a heart condition, but I certainly wouldn't have expected an unprovoked heart attack. So the newspapers are right. It was homicide.
Murder, yes. He was smothered.
Appearing as a witness in a murder trial will do my practice no end of harm. So I had rather a struggle with my conscience before deciding to come forward.
Why did you?
I find myself in the unenviable position of being one of the last people to see Lord Robert alive.
This was in the hall just before you left?
Yes. He asked me if I'd seen Mrs. Hawkett Hackett. I was about to tell him that I hadn't when the catering man...
Columbo Dimitri?
Yes. He called to Lord Robert from the stairs, told him that Mrs. Hawkett Hackett had just left. I said goodnight and went out through the door. The porter was about to call me a taxi when a woman that I'd been trying to avoid all evening drew up. She's one of my most lucrative cases, but her chronic hypochondria would try the patience of a saint. She rolled down her window to offer me a lift, and I suppose I panicked and said the first thing that came into my head.
Which was?
I said, awfully sorry, must dash, the Princess Royal's been taken ill. While she sat there gaping, I ran off into the mist. I thought I'd get a taxi as I walked, but a few cabs that did come along were engaged. So, I suppose I have no alibi.
This really is a wonderful collection. I've always been fascinated by the Renaissance.
Oh, you'll appreciate the horror of something I saw last night then in Marsden House.
What was that?
A Cellini medallion. Cellini. Cemented onto a silver cigarette case and surrounded with brilliants. Hideous. Poor Benvenuto must be turning in his grave. I couldn't understand how a person with enough taste to choose the other pieces on the table could allow
Where
such
did you see this cigarette case?
On a pie crust table. In the telephone room.
Telephone room? What time was that, do you remember?
11:30. I had an urgent case that day, and the assistant surgeon rang me to report. You can confirm the time with him.
Good. You didn't go there later, at about 1 o'clock in the morning?
No.
What sort of cigarette case did you carry last night?
One could strike a sharp blow with it.
Yes. But no. There are traces of plate powder in the tooling, and there was none present on the bruise.
Well, that's a relief.
Oh, no, Sir Daniel, they mustn't get investigation nerves.
Ah, is that what it is?
With a great help.
If you don't mind my saying, Chief Inspector, you appear to be under some strain yourself. Might I give you some advice?
Here we are, sir. Just what the doctor ordered. Alleyn says there were plenty of prints in the telephone room, but nothing conclusive. Our lot have gone through the list of guests and the servants, but no one will admit to having overheard Lord Robert. Mr. Alleyn?
Do you know, Bray, if I hadn't asked Bunchy to help, he'd still be alive.
If you don't mind my saying so, sir, I don't think that's the sort of remark to get you or anyone else much further. Lord Robert wouldn't have thanked you for it, and that's a fact.
All right, Bray. I'll pipe down.
Now, according to Francois, there were 3 people who might have overheard Lord Robert. Captain Withers, Sir Herbert Carradus, and Donald Potter. And there's still no news of young Mr. Potter.
Well, yes, but anybody could have come upstairs, heard Bunchy, and then gone down again while Francois was getting matches for Sir Herbert.
There you are. I told you you needed a sandwich. Perhaps you'll oblige me by having a shave.
He would have sat facing this way so he wouldn't have seen the murderer come in. The cakes and ale fella, I think he's at it here as well.
A second blackmail victim, sir?
What else?
Well, he didn't say who.
No. Might as well have mixed his damn brews with poison, and he's working with...
With devilish ingenuity? Or with someone else?
Check with what's his name? Francois? See if he noticed that rather vulgar cigarette case, would you?
Right, sir. Francois knows nothing of any stray cigarette case.
What was it, Brer? What did Bunchy see? Turned his mind from champagne and dancing to blackmail. Mr. Dimitri, when you saw Lord Robert leave, you were standing here.
Only for a moment, on my way to the buffet.
But before you went to the buffet, you noticed...
Mrs. Hackett, Captain Withers, Lady Lorimer, Mr. Potter and Sir Daniel Davidson.
Leaving separately and in that order? Yeah, thank you. And how long were you here, speaking to Sir Herbert?
Not long. I was hungry, so I had the servants bring me a little light supper.
Here?
In the butler's pantry.
One more room, please, Mr. Dimitri. Mr. Dimitri, did you visit this room shortly before 1 o'clock this morning?
I make it my business to inspect all the rooms.
I know this would have been at the precise moment when Lord Robert was speaking on the telephone.
I saw Lord Robert in the lower hall at about 3:30 asking for Mrs. Hawkett Hackett. The only other time was in the ballroom, when I returned Lady Carradus.
Lady Carradus's bag?
It's incredible how careless many of these ladies are with their possessions.
Really? And would that have been shortly before 1 o'clock?
I suppose so, yes.
On the evening of the 25th, during Agatha Troy's exhibition, did you also return a bag to Mrs. Halkett Hackett? Have you cut yourself, Mr. Dimitri?
It's nothing. I'm not feeling very well. Perhaps you'll excuse me.
Oh, when you've answered my questions.
We were speaking of Lady Carados's bag.
No, we're speaking now of Mrs. Halkett Hackett's bag, which you took from a table in the Wiltshire Gallery.
I refuse to prolong this interview. I'll answer no more questions without the advice of my solicitor.
As you wish. You'll need more than advice, Mr. Dimitri.
He's shaken up a fair treat to see. He doesn't know whether he's Mayfair, Soho, or Wandsworth.
Wandsworth would be fine. Or Wormwood Scrubs.
The sense of the future. Tonight, Dr. Bronowski, the mathematician, who was engaged in the study of bomb damage during the war, went to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, considers the relation of science to living. Dr. Bronowski.
I'm sorry.
And when it seemed that you didn't trust me at all, that you thought I could possibly be romantically involved with Maurice Withers. It's ridiculous. When I'm with you, I find myself saying things I don't mean. And I try to compensate, and it just wasn't your fault. You had every right to ask the question. I suppose if the truth were known, I was disappointed.
I'm not what I did, as you know.
It's me. I'm the murderer. I did it.
I killed him. No, I killed him.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a murderer. I killed Uncle Bunch. I'm a murderer. Killed him.
But I will have money, Bridget. I will.
I'm a murderer.
You're to stay away from Maurice Withers. He's a man.
You can keep your filthy money, you Edwardian relic.
I know who the blackmailer is.
I noticed Bunchy didn't like me.
He's a fat buffoon. He's a fat buffoon. A silver cigarette case. Medallion.
That's it! Who'd want to kill Uncle Bunchy?
You're to stay away from Maurice Withers. He's a bad
want to kill Uncle Bunchy?
I know who the blackmailer is. It's the cakes and ale fella. At the Wiltshire Galleries, saw the caterer take Mrs. H.H.'s handbag.
A silver cigarette case. I was the last person to see Lord Robert alive. A silver cigarette case.
One could strike a sharp blow with it. Oh, thank you.
Good morning.
What time is it?
8:05. Breakfast?
No, thank you. Please don't bother.
Something the matter?
No.
Chief Inspector, I do believe you're embarrassed.
Nonsense.
Morning, Mr. Potter. I'd like to ask you some questions concerning the death of your uncle, Lord Robert Gospell.
Where are my shoelaces?
When you left Marston House, what did you do?
I went to the corner to look for a taxi.
Anyone see you?
Shouldn't think so in that fog.
Oh, we just have to find your taxi then, won't we?
I didn't take one. There wasn't one at the corner, so I just walked home. Wait a minute, you don't think I...
You're Lord Robert's heir, Mr. Potter. You're in debt. Lord Robert objected to your friendship with Captain Withers. He warned you against him.
But I'm not a murderer.
What were you saying when you were carried in here last night? I killed him. I killed him.
I was drunk. And I felt guilty, I suppose. As if I were to blame, because we'd rowed. But I'm not a murderer. You can't think that. You can't.
Have you lost something, Mr. Potter?
A cigarette case.
King. So St. Paul's is the church in the city of London.
Hello? Yes, he is.
Hang on.
I have Inspector Fox on the telephone for you.
I left this number with the yard. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Inspector?
Oh, morning, sir. I tried ringing your flat, but there was no reply. Was that Miss Troy answered the phone?
Yes, it was. Did you have something for me, Inspector?
Oh, yes, sir. Lady Lorimer has confirmed Sir Daniel Davidson's alibi, running off to cure the Princess Royal. And young Mr. Potter, he surfaced here last night at Bow Street Nick.
Why on earth didn't someone tell me last night?
Sorry, sir. Thought you needed the rest.
What I need is to find this killer. All right, Brad, all right. Just tell young Donald his mother needs him at home, and fix that appointment, will you, with Carados for 10 o'clock.
Right, sir.
I've got a few outstanding debts here, aren't you? Do you want to go check it out? Okay, then.
I shouldn't play with that if I were you. I did once, and beastly Bart nearly broke my arm.
Beastly Bart?
My stepfather, Sir Herbert. I think he would have broken my arm if the doctor hadn't heard me screaming and come running.
You must be Bridget.
He's forbidden me from seeing Donald, you know. That's pretty beastly, don't you think?
He might have had his reasons.
I think he thinks Donald killed his uncle, which is too ridiculous. You're the police, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Are all detectives as handsome as you?
I knew your father.
Sir Herbert will see you now, sir.
What I can't get over is the thought that my hospitality was so cruelly abused. Now, what was I saying?
You stayed in the buffet for some time, smoked a cigar, had a peg of brandy, chin-wagged with that fellow Dimitri,
Then went home.
With Lady Carados and Miss O'Brien?
No, I packed them off earlier. My wife was absolutely fagged out. Chauffeur came back for me later. Dare say you'd like to speak to him?
Oh, I think we can take that as read, sir. I would like to speak to Lady Carados, if you may.
No, I can't allow that. She's sleeping. She's taken this whole business damned hard. Even if I did disturb her, I'm quite certain she'd refuse. Yes?
Her ladyship, sir, wishes me to say that if Mr. Alleyn has a few minutes to spare, she would be very pleased to see him.
Oh, it's huge. It's really ivory and it's got all these flowers and everything. It's really nice. Oh, it's lovely. Lots of people come.
Evelyn?
Oh, Rory, it's so good of you to come.
What is it? You're being blackmailed, aren't you?
A letter came a few days ago. There had been others, but I ignored them. But this one threatened things that would have hurt Richard.
So you did what the letter said, and you put some money in a bag, and you left it in the telephone room at the ball, and Colombo Dimitri returned it to you empty shortly before 1 o'clock.
Do you already know all this?
Evelyn, I have to ask you, does Dimitri have some hold over you?
Oh, I don't think so. How could he know?
No. Is it something to do with Bridget?
Paddy and I... we weren't married. Not legally. Or at least I should say that we were married, but illegally. He'd left a wife in Australia, in an institution. She was beyond hope, the doctor said. She didn't even recognize him. She'd become hopelessly insane only 6 weeks after they were married. Paddy hadn't told anybody about the marriage.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you, Sir Herbert. May I use your telephone?
Oh, yes, of course.
How could the blackmailer have found out about Paddy's first wife?
5 months after we were married, I'd already started Bridget. I came up to London to stay with my mother and to see the doctor. Paddy stayed in the country. And a few days later, he sent a telegram saying, "Letter arrived from Australia. Best possible news driving up to town." On the way, his car hit a bridge in a village called Ripplecote. He was taken to the vicarage and then to the hospital. He died without ever recovering consciousness.
And the best possible news?
It had to be that his wife had died. But I couldn't find any letter amongst his things. I never did find it. I wrote to the hospital. Endless inquiries were made. Eventually, I assumed that any letter was lost, and with it my secret. Till now. You understand, Rory? I'd do anything to keep this from Bridget.
Yes? Yes. From the council? On a Sunday, and you let him in?
Oh, we've had a call from Robinson, sir. He's followed Maurice Withers to a house in the country, near Leatherhead.
How?
There are roulette wheels and a storeroom full of unbonded spirits on the ground floor. And upstairs, well, there are more bedrooms than might be required by the average family.
Casino and a brothel.
Whatever tickles your fancy, sir.
What? Have you been blabbing? What do you mean? What did you tell Alan? Nothing, Liz. Nothing. Nothing at all. Gosh, what's... Just shut up.
I don't see how the two could possibly be connected, my friend.
Mrs. Hawkett-Hackett, I think we should drop your imaginary friend, don't you? We have already spoken to Captain Withers.
Has he confessed?
To what?
Nothing. I mean, nothing to do with this. Nothing that matters to anyone but me and my friend. I didn't mean confessed, I meant...
You meant Captain Withers has confessed to being the author of a compromising letter to you, which fell into the hands of a blackmailer.
Captain Withers and I have a purely business relationship, nothing more.
Really?
He has a small commercial venture in which I'm investing, and we naturally require to talk things over, so...
This small commercial venture wouldn't have anything to do with a house of ill repute in Leatherhead by any chance?
No! No!
We have reason to believe that after the ball, Captain Withers went on to the Matador Club in the company of a lady friend. Was that you?
Who told you that, not Captain Withers?
Mrs. Hawkett-Hackett, do you want to be clear of any involvement in Lord Robert's death, or do you not?
I don't know why you're hounding me like this.
Sir?
What a very pretty case. The medallion is Cellini, is it not? Rather careless of you to have left it in the telephone room at Marsden House.
How did you... Is my husband having me watched?
Not to my knowledge. When were you in the telephone room?
Shortly before 1.
Shortly before 1. To darling Dodo from her mugwump. May I hang on to this?
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Now, Mrs. Hawkett-Hackett, these love letters from Captain Withers, when did they first go missing?
6 months ago, after a charade party.
Have you any idea who might have taken them?
Lord Robert Gospell. He was at the party. I kept the letters in the drawer of my writing table. The catering men turned the room into a buffet for the party, but they were supervised the whole time, so it couldn't have been them. Lord Robert must have gone snooping.
And who supervised the catering men?
Colombo Dimitri himself.
Colombo Dimitri. Thank you very much, Mrs. Hawkett-Hackett. That'll be all for now.
Mrs. Hackett.
You think I was too hard on her, don't you?
Well, sir.
Go on.
Well, it seems to me, sir, that if Mrs. Hackett is being blackmailed, she's something of a victim in this as well.
All that woman has to lose is her sham respectability. Bunchy lost his life. I'm going to find his killer, even if it costs me the job. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we are. No, there doesn't seem to be anything here, Chief
Look
Inspector.
again, Mr. Cuthbert, or you're closed.
Oh, well, there was a party from the Marsden House ball about 3:45. And there was a bit of a lull, one or two others. M. Withers and guest. There we are, about 4:20.
Blonde, mutton dressed as lamb.
American accent.
Thank you, Mr. Cuthbert.
Always delighted to help the police, Chief Inspector.
Richard O'Brien. Does your mother know you're being taken to places like this?
Mr. Alleyn, Donald and I were just discussing coming to see you.
Really? We know who killed Uncle Bunch.
Yes?
Now, what makes you so certain it was Captain Withers?
Well, I saw him this morning. He was in a rage. He thought I'd lost my nerve yesterday and gone straight to the police to tell them.
About Leatherhead?
Yes.
He told Donald if he didn't want his throat cut, he should keep quiet.
And if the police asked me, I was to say that when Witz left Marsden House, he went to his car and drove straight to the Matador Club. I was to swear I'd seen him.
And had you?
No, I left after him.
Why would he have killed your uncle, do you think?
He probably thought he had enough power over me to get control of my inheritance.
And would he have succeeded?
No.
Good for you, Bridget. Chief Inspector Alleyn?
Lady Carroll.
Yes, put her through. Evelyn. No, she's fine. She's here.
Where's Donald? Is he with you?
Yes, he's here too.
I'll be right over.
Yes, do. I'll see you then.
Is she coming over?
Yes.
Golly.
A nightclub. I'm really very cross, Bridget. It's simply not done by debutantes. And I'm surprised you've moved on.
Donna.
Thank you for looking after her.
Glad I could help.
Rory. It's about Herbert. After you left, he asked me such odd questions about Bunchy. Never seen him in such a state, so tormented. I was terrified. He's always been a bitter man. I know, like everyone else, you're probably wondering why I ever married him.
It was a mistake, I can see that now. But 2 years after Paddy died, Rory, if you ever get married, don't do it out of gratitude or habit.
Habit?
He was always the one I turned to with the whole family. We need a fourth at bridge, Herbert. Need an escort for Mother. Need a driver to take me to my dying husband.
He drove you to the vicarage that night.
Yes. Well, we're trying to trace the Reverend Harris. He was your vicar some time ago. Yes, I know that 18 years is a long time. Well, have you any idea where he might have moved to after leaving Ripplecote? We'd be very grateful if you could try.
Morning, Herbert.
Why don't we get away from all this?
Away?
You and me. Try to... Never mind. It isn't where we are, is it?
Thank you very much, madam. Sir? The Reverend Harris's wife remembers a letter belonging to Paddy O'Brien. She says she found it under a couch after O'Brien had been taken to hospital. But she can't understand how it could have gone missing, because she says she gave it to the man who'd driven Lady Carrodus to Ripplecote.
Harcourt, the butler, found him.
Evelyn, forgive me.
Do you think he was capable of blackmailing his own wife?
Kept hold of that letter for years. He never used it. He was a jealous, bitter, lovelorn fool who knew an old mistake was about to come to light and poison his marriage forever. But he wasn't a blackmailer, Brown. No. Somebody else knew the contents of that letter.
Yes, I understand, but can you please tell the doctor when he gets back as quickly as possible? She's in a terrible state. Thank you.
Good. Now, Bridget, take a look at this. The day your stepfather twisted your arm for playing with his desk. How long ago was that?
About a year ago?
And since that time, has anybody outside the household been alone in this room?
No.
What about the caterer, Columbo Dimitri?
Yes. He interviewed us in here about the arrangements for my dance. We were going off to Newbury that day, so he had to come in first thing in the morning.
Good. Thank you, Bridget.
Sir, Dimitri bought a Times this morning. But according to the newsagent, he usually takes the Express. And Barton says that he paid particular attention to the personal column.
You seem extraordinarily tense today, Captain Withers.
Do I?
You do. If you could just relax, I'd be able to finish you off today. By the way, where are they going to hang you? Makes quite a difference to the way I frame this, you see.
Excuse me.
Captain Withers.
This way, sir.
Chief Inspector would like to have a word with you.
Ah, Mr. Dimitri. Do sit down. I understand you were alone in this room on the morning of March the 19th. Is that correct?
I can't just remember where I was over a month ago.
Oh, well, perhaps I can help you. It was the day that you took a private letter from the secret drawer.
You calling me thief?
Oh, much worse than that, Mr. Dimitri. I'm advising Lady Carados to charge you with blackmail.
Then I shall sue her for libel.
Well, perhaps I should explain. Lord Robert wasn't sleeping at the Wiltshire Galleries. He was watching you collect the money. He was also watching you at the Marsden House ball when he returned Lady Carados's empty bag to her shortly before 1 o'clock.
Lord Robert, I cannot be accused by the dead.
Well, that's very true. What a motive for murder.
Don't accuse me of murder.
Sit down, Mr. Dimitri. Have you seen this cigarette case before?
No, never.
Open it, please.
You can't keep me here against my will.
Why don't you sit down, Mr.
I demand to see my lawyer.
There's plenty of time for lawyers.
Sir Daniel Davidson has arrived, sir.
Sir Daniel? Oh. I'm so sorry. I think we may have called you out unnecessarily.
Is Lady Carados all right?
She was absolutely distraught, but a police doctor was here, and she's fine.
Huh.
So sorry. Since you're here, I wonder, do you mind?
More questions?
Let me.
Oh, there.
I understand you were witness to a scene which took place in this room about a year ago. You were attending to Lady Carados and you heard Miss O'Brien scream. You came downstairs and you saw Sir Herbert Carados and Miss O'Brien together in this room. Do you remember?
Yes, very well.
Would you describe exactly what you saw when you came into the room?
Sir Herbert was holding Miss O'Brien by the arm.
Twisting it? Shouting at her?
Yes.
What about?
About?
that she must never touch this writing desk.
Yes. As I recall, yes.
This is familiar to you, I think.
That's the cigarette case I was telling you about. It's part of the collection of Marsden House. Yes, it is Cellini.
I dare say. Could you tell us again exactly where you saw it?
Among a collection of objets d'art on a pie crust table in an upstairs room at Marsden House.
The telephone room?
Yes.
In your consulting rooms, you told us that you saw it at 11:30.
11:30, perhaps earlier.
Would you swear that you saw it no later than 11:30?
Well, of course, that was the only time I was in that room. I'm quite ready to swear to it. I swear I saw this case on the table in the telephone room not later than 11:30. Oh, that do.
There is a slight discrepancy. We have a signed statement from the owner saying she didn't leave it in the telephone room until shortly before 1 o'clock.
He's mistaken.
Would you open it, please? Read the cutting aloud.
Childie darling, living in exile, longing, only want daughter, daddy. What does it mean?
It's a message. From one blackmailer to another. Simple code, using initial letters. Childie darling. C-D. Living in exile. L-I-E. Longing only want. L-O-W. Daughter, daddy. CD, Lilo, DD. To Columbo Dimitri from DD. Daniel Davidson.
Donald Duck.
You killed a friend of mine. For nothing. We had no idea of your involvement. No idea you were abusing a position of trust to spy out information on your patients for Dimitri to steal. No doubt your blackmail would have continued if it had not been for Lord Robert Gospell. As soon as he suspected that Dimitri had his claws into Lady Carados as well, he telephoned me straight away at Scotland Yard.
I'm at the Carados' show. I know who the blackmailer is.
And you, Sir Daniel, stumbled upon that telephone conversation.
It's a nasty, bloody crime, Rory.
Mistakenly assuming you were about to be exposed as a blackmailer, you interrupted it.
It's working with... Oh, hello. I didn't hear you come in.
2 hours later, you made your excuses to Lady Lorimer and you disappeared into the fog.
Can I give you a lift?
Your mustache, Princess Royal's been taken ill.
Drive on, Charles.
But you came back, didn't you?
Lord Robert!
Oh, hello. Would you care for a lift?
Thank you.
And you knew exactly what to do, didn't you, Doctor? Just how to render him unconscious. Just how to smother him with his own cloak. Steady on, sir. It's not worth the candle.
What a marvellous flight of fancy, Chief Inspector. A trifle over-embellished with sentimentality. But how are you going to prove that it's all anything other than conjecture?
Mr. Dimitri, I can charge you with blackmail, or I can charge you with blackmail and conspiracy to murder.
You got it exactly right, Alleyn. He's your murderer. I go to prison for blackmail. I confess to that, but I won't hang for a crime I had no part in. I tell you everything. The whole story. Easy murderer!
I want to go to Southampton, fast.
Captain Morris Withers, alias Michael Webber, alias Mugwump. Scotland Yard, sir. I'd like a few questions with you. What a house you own. In Leatherhead.
You always seem so charming, Roderick. It is a terrible thing to say, but he did wonders for my indigestion. Are you sure it was Sir Daniel?
I'm afraid so. Though how he moved from such care to such ruthlessness is beyond me.
The funeral's been arranged for Wednesday morning.
If you don't mind, Roderick, it would have meant so much to Bunchy to have you there, carrying the coffin.
Of course. Bunchy.
Bunchy.
When did you first suspect Sir Daniel?
When I asked to see his cigarette case. There were traces of plate powder in the tooling. It had just been cleaned.
Traces of plate powder in the tooling. How frightfully observant. What else did you notice?
Well, I did notice that whenever I'm in trouble, I just want to be with you. And that although your eyes are grey, there are little green flecks in them. And when you smile, your face goes crooked.